these Marines, 1965 was a year like no other in history. For the first time, Fleet Marine forces were committed to combat in both hemispheres at once. In the Dominican Republic, violence flared, endangering the security of the hemisphere. The Marines were sent in. And in Vietnam, growing communist aggression was answered with the commitment of battle-ready Marines from the Pacific Fleet. All in all, it was quite a year. This is the story of it. The Caribbean in April. Blue water, gentle surf, sunlit, leisurely beaches. Warmth and laughter and fun. But in April of 1965, the Dominican Republic becomes a scene of violence, unrest, and angry upheaval, endangering the security of the hemisphere. It is a threat which is immediately recognized.
The American nation cannot, must not, and will not permit the establishment of another communist government in the Western Hemisphere.
On April 28th, word comes to the carrier Boxer that help is needed in Santo Domingo. In moments, Marines of a ready battalion on station in the Caribbean are airborne. Like two other such ready battalions on board ships in the Mediterranean and in the Far East, the unit from the Boxer is able to react literally on a minute's notice. "20 minutes after the call for help is received, a spearhead platoon with full combat gear is on the ground in the Dominican Republic. Quickly, the platoon sets up a defense perimeter to assure the safety of the American embassy and of civilians who have taken refuge in the Ambassador Hotel. Immediately, United States citizens are evacuated from the danger area. As the situation in Domingo grows worse, the company follows the platoon ashore. And the company is soon joined by the rest of the battalion. One of the first jobs is to clear a corridor for necessary movement and communications, and to provide a buffer zone, a neutral area between rebel forces and Dominican government troops. Within the neutral corridor, once it is established, the situation becomes fairly stable. But To wander out of it, even by mistake, can mean trouble. Of 4 Marines whose Jeep wandered out of the corridor, 2 are on their way to medical aid. The other 2 are in less friendly hands. But an angry Marine who's just seen a couple of his buddies hurt does not make the most cooperative prisoner.
They claim by the radio they took the wrong way, but they were 7 blocks away from the international line. They were on the way to the airport 7 blocks away from the line.
We made a wrong turn. We got up halfway up the street. Your people started shooting at us. You hit one of our men. You almost destroyed one of our vehicles.
We will treat you as a prisoner and we'll give you all the guarantee, but you better take it easy. Don't be so arrogant. We will not tolerate it.
You come to the United States. You can tell your way around just like that? You see.
We have already ordered our radio to announce that we are sorry that by carelessness from the American forces, this situation has taken place where innocent where lives are being lost from their side and from our side, and that we hope that they keep their line to avoid trouble.
Snipers are a constant problem, but Marines manage to keep their sense of humor.
There was this one guy, he couldn't hit anything. Every afternoon he'd fire a few rounds down our way and, you know, we'd stay in cover more or less, but he never came close to anybody. We let him alone. I mean, if we cleaned him out, they might have put somebody in there could shoot.
Other times, the sniper problem requires action. As things settle down, the job becomes one of maintaining security. This means, among other things, a constant and careful search of all civilian traffic through the neutral corridor. No hiding place is overlooked which might conceal weapons, the means of renewing violence in the corridor. So the Marines remain in Santo Domingo, ready to stay until the danger is past and order fully restored.